Good morning and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. Thank you very much for all the messages last night. They were most appreciated. Basically, I think I probably did it or overdid it yesterday morning. I was up by 6 o'clock and pretty much hit the kitchen quite hard and didn't particularly stop till about 12:30. Although I stopped on and off for cups of tea because, it's me. However, about 12:30 I went through to see Patrick. We went out for lunch, went back to his, had a cup of tea, and then I was like, right, I'm going home. Kathleen was making lasagna. So came home, had a bath, and went to sleep for 2 hours and thought, right, okay, that's me, I'm up. Great, 2 hours sleep. Came down the stairs with a cup of tea, made a cup of tea downstairs and sat in the chair, and I felt really, really weird, like really weird. I was all like fuzzy around the edges and, everything was such an effort. So I thought, right, I'm just going to stop there and we're going to rest. So Kathleen was in the kitchen. She was making her her lasagna. I was in the chair just sitting quietly, gutted. Her lasagna looked and smelled fabulous. I could not have eaten it if you'd paid me. And she'd just finished making that about back at 7, 8 o'clock. Just normally when I would, that would be the tail end of my video time. And my intention was to come and make a video. Not happening. Just not happening. So we sent Kathleen for aspirin, as you do, because a few years ago I called an ambulance thinking I was having a heart attack. And I got put onto the heart attack ward where I was the healthiest person there. Turns out it wasn't a heart attack, it was pericarditis. And there's a subtle difference in the two, especially with what happens at the tail end of it. So it wasn't that bad, but there was definite resemblances. So I just decided I would go upstairs. So Kathleen helped me get up the stairs. I took the little water thing that I've got with my tea, my sugar and my powdered milk and put myself to bed back at 8. Put that little stupid short together that was really rather bad. And I have been in bed until 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that was my evening. So I'm quite conscious of, we will be having a quiet weekend. We will not be going out and about doing stuff. We will be doing little things in the house. Like, I still want to make my mayonnaise. I've got all that veg that I bought because obviously it was cheap. Which doesn't help the farmers, but it was cheap. So I'm going to be prepping some of that. But my prepping nowadays, compared to my prepping a couple of years ago, is a lot easier. Between the chopping thing that I've got and the food processor that I've worked out how to work, because I couldn't work the slicey thing at first. So that's what we'll be doing. So thank you again for your support. It is much appreciated. And I am about to go and make myself a cup of tea and sit down and probably upload a book on my Kindle so I don't need to move for a while. Catch you later.